Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this review we are looking at the movie realization Star Wars AKAZONAE Royal Guard. I still can't say that name right. I don't know why. I think that's a weird name. I can't do it. I don't know what's up. Anyway, this figure is easily the worst of the Star Wars figures that I've reviewed from this line. It's terrible. It's really, really bad, and I'm gonna show you why, but by the end of this video, you will be sorry you ordered this if you did, I think. And if you didn't order it, then you'll be very happy because it's bad. I don't know what happened. They did a really bad job with this one. Oh well. Alright, let's get it off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 19 centimeters, which makes him just about 7¼ inches, right around there. So definitely still in the same scale as the other ones. But he's just really goofy looking. It's almost like he and Spider-Man were made by the same team, whereas all the other ones were made by somebody who was better at it. I don't know. It's just weird. It's not good. Look at the knees are knock-kneed. He stands real weird. The paint job's no good. Well, I don't know why I'm talking about it in general. Let's talk about it specifically. The paint job's no good on this guy. Before we get into the accessories, we'll talk about this. Look at the little purpley blue dots that are supposed to be the stitch marks. The stitch work. It's kind of sculpted like little X's for stitching. The paint is just all over the place, though. It doesn't even come close to being where it's supposed to be in some cases. It's very sloppy. Doesn't look good at all. Down here, it's a little less obvious, but it's still just little globs of purple paint rather than actually looking like what it's supposed to be. Very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. The shading for the red is not universal. It's not uniform. Some spots are really dark. Some have no shading on them at all. The armor parts stand out as being very bright up against the other parts, which are very dull, which I know it's supposed to be like that, but it just looks off. I think the thing is, the armor red has a little bit too much yellow in it. It's got a slightly orangish hue, just the tiniest bit, whereas the under parts don't have that much yellow in them, so it doesn't quite match. It doesn't quite look right. I think that's one of the bigger issues here. Also, it's just that it's almost all red, so there's nothing really for your eye to look at to say, hey, that looks nice or that looks nice. It's just kind of like a giant glop of red. Not the best. I know that's what the original characters are all red, but they were wearing like robes, so it made more sense than having all of these different plates that don't look good. And I don't know. It's just not working for me. Anyway, let's talk accessories, then we'll get into more of the problems of the figure. He does have the katana, which is nice. It is removable. It looks good, so no problems there. He has this kind of staff thing, whatever it is. It's just a staff. He can hold it. And then he has 6 total hands, 2 fist hands, 2 narrow gripping hands, and then 2 larger gripping hands, which can work for the scabbard or for the staff. And then we have the cape on the back of the figure, which you probably just want to keep on all the time, even though it's a separate piece. And then you have the cape on the front of the figure, which I don't know how I feel about that. It's a separate piece, and you can use it if you want to, and I'm going to show you what you do. So this piece right here, though you can't tell readily that it comes off. So you want to pop that off. They did a good job of making that removable, but still look like it's all one piece. And then you can peg this in. So you just do that, and it's pegged in. But the way it hangs is just atrocious. It just kind of sticks out really awkwardly. Looks like he's trying to hide something under his robe. I don't know. It's very, very just unappealing. Everything about this figure feels half-assed, if you ask me. And also, the head sits way too high, by a lot. If you look at where the shoulders actually are, not where the armor goes up to, but where the shoulders are, the head's way too high. It looks super awkward. Very, very weird. It's less obvious with this piece on, but with it off, you can see, look at how high the head is sitting from the torso. It's just weird looking, man. I don't get it. And then, this doesn't really count as a complaint, but it's something worth mentioning. This shoulder pad had no reason to be deformed in the package. It's not like it was mushed or anything, but it's totally mushed and deformed. You can probably fix that with heat if you have that problem too, but it's still something worth mentioning. So anyway, let's talk about the articulation, because most of it's standard, so most of it's fine, but we have some issues with the rest of it. The head, it's on, I think it's just a ball peg on top of the neck area, but the way we have this nose piece, I want to call it, that tucks in, it doesn't really allow that much range, and it looks weird no matter how you pose it, especially if you pose it back. It's just weird. Then this whole piece is on a ball peg, which is okay, but it doesn't really move at all. It's just a little bit of a rotation, so very, very poorly executed, I think. The shoulders are good like always. They move around on a ball peg. Then we have the ball hinge, which allows the shoulder pads to be individually articulated. So that's a good thing. I like that part a lot. We have our bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. That's all good. The arms can rotate at the forearm. So that's good. We have our hinge that swivels around for the wrists. That's good. We have our same torso ball peg, which is okay. It's technically fine, but with the cape, you can't really use it too much. So that's a bit of a bummer. The cape is fixed in place, by the way. No articulation to even just like rotate it. This piece does move, so that's nice. You can move your sword around a little bit with that. This is a floating piece, so it won't really get in the way too much, but we've seen that piece a bunch before. I wish they would stop reusing it. These are connected to the legs, even though they're fairly soft. They're going to move with the legs anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We have standard basic ball pegs for the hips, which do allow a decent range of motion, better than I would expect normally, so that's pretty good. Legs go out to the side pretty far. You have a thigh swivel in there, and you have your double jointed knees, which do allow the lower leg to rotate. But pretty much no matter what you do, you're going to end up with knock knees. They're very narrow, or they're close together up here, and it looks even worse due to the baggy pants. And then they pop out at the bottom or at the knee joints. So he always stands kind of like he's trying to hold in a bathroom problem. It's just not great. I don't know. It's not. Boba Fett was great. The troopers have been decent. This guy is just not good. As far as I'm concerned, it's not worth picking up, especially the army build. The ankles are good though. We have our ball hinge, so you get pretty good range going forward, pretty good range going back, and then you can rotate it all the way around and give yourself a really nice ankle rocker. So that's nice. Most of the articulation, like I said, is the exact same as before, so that's really good for the most part. But the figure overall just doesn't look good. It's very unattractive. It's very segmented looking. Having the shoulder pads the design they are, with this piece up here, it doesn't look good without the robe piece on the front, and it sure as hell doesn't look good with the robe piece attached. I don't see it at all. I'm curious if anybody out there actually likes it. And that's fine if you do. I mean, we don't have to have the same thoughts. This is a very subjective thing right here. Well, this part's not. It hangs terribly. That's not ideal at all, the way it hangs forward. It's just a big flat piece of plastic with shading on it. I don't like that. But if you do like the overall aesthetic, that's fine, but objectively speaking, it's not very well executed. That's the problem. So I don't like it, and I don't recommend it. So I'm going to call that a wrap on this video. I don't like it. Don't buy it unless you, for some reason, still do like it, in which case, enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. I would appreciate that a whole bunch, and it does help out. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.